And on this episode of Working Words, we're back to fender installing. So yeah, this morning we're messing around with this truck a little bit. Got some foosball games here later this afternoon, but while I'm waiting on that, I'm trying to get the electric situation figured out in the back of this truck so we can hook up our Tempe to it and have doors and tarp. And then the piece came for the other fender that was bent, so that other fender, I'm going to install it too. Fun.
What's holding on? Once you touch that wire, it ain't gonna bite you.
I never said it was.
Touch it. Push. Just hold on it. Okay, gotcha. Good. Yeah, we weren't getting any ground.
You think Dad's getting ahead of himself over there?
Yeah, I would probably hook it up and make sure it ain't.
Yeah, just go ahead and peel them off. That way when the trailer crushes them, you know, they look good while they're crinkled.
You're gonna get a picture of them with just the truck for posterity's sake.
Yep.
This is what they look like.
You see that wrinkled plastic right there? That's what the whole fender's going to look like after load number 1. Moral of the story is, if you're buying a truck and you want half fenders, have them put the half fenders on.
Hey, look at that boy. Hey! You can see yourself, Brian. That ugly son.
Gotta say, Dad's Rockstar looks cooler than mine. I like that paint scheme. Huh? Maybe over there. Alright, I gotta take my son to a football game. First flag football game ever, so this ought to be organized chaos. But Dad and BJ, they're gonna stay here and finish up that other fender. Shouldn't take them too much longer. Morning. Today we are cleaning out some grain bins. Fun. We have some soybeans we're going to haul. Hopefully we can get that done fairly soon because it's supposed to be somewhat warm today. Hey guys, if you like the content you're seeing, don't forget to thumbs up that video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. That would really help the channel out, and I'd appreciate it. Day off right. He's just playing with his hose. Well, BJ got the best of me. He vacuumed and I got to put the leg boots in. Now, this is a leg boot. This is what goes in the ends of the leg. There was a chance of rain last week when BJ and Larry quit hauling, so they took that out. With this place being down, with the leg being down in a hole, it fills up with water. So they cleaned it out to try to keep everything from rotting and stuff. So now we got to put the boots back in. I hate this job. Do you see how small this space is? So there's what we are. I have to clean that piece out there, but that's where that goes. EJ's sitting in that truck there. Larry and I are taking bets on whether or not he's going to take one of the mirrors off or put a new hole in the building, or how this is going to play out. Might not even be able to get it in gear. Well, he got her in gear. Now time for the big test. Boom. He disappointed me. Out of N95s. Now, around here on the farm, we have always used N95 masks for getting in those grain bins. Because COVID or no COVID, that grain dust will kill you. Yeah, we got some masks. A subscriber actually sent these to us at the beginning of the COVID outbreak, so thank you. Looks like you guys got a lot accomplished.
Yes, sir. You know what this is for?
What?
Beat the sass out of you.
Alright, you guys are in for a treat this morning. Now, there's one reason we keep this Louisville Slugger over here, and that's to kill rats. I'm pretty sure I got one. Right there. Now, BJ and Larry said they seen one run under these. We have these tarps under the bins right here. And that's because these bins don't have a false floor in them. So that tarp is just to repel water away from the bins. Well, rats get under there. So I go around, poke the tarp, wait till I see it moving, that's a rat, and smack it with a baseball bat. And I'm pretty sure I got one right there. Oh yeah! Is this your culprit?
That might be him.
That is him.
Oh, he's just a baby. I ain't one of the big ones.
He definitely ain't the one that we seen there a couple weeks ago.
Alright, so here's our unload auger, but our door's way over there. So we gotta climb through the top, shovel out the door, and then fire up the sweep. Alright, here's what we gotta shovel out. There's the top of the door. Like I said, the auger's over there. So I gotta clean out the door enough to get the bin sweep in. Then once we get the sweep in the bin, we'll clean that, or we'll clean this out a little bit, get the sweep set in, and that door will be completely uncovered fairly soon. Now these older bins over here at this farm, they don't have power sweeps in them. A couple of them do, but this one does not. So this sweep works in 3 other bins, or 2 other bins also, but we have to manually place it. We have to bring the motor in here and hook it up. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but that's how they did things back in the 70s, and this bin's never been upgraded. Just a couple extra steps.
All right, we usually have electric coming out of the roof of the bins. This one broke, it's tied up there, it's no good anymore, so we had to improvise. Safety first.
Man, that smells good. Back in the bin we go. The bin's cleaned out. Now we gotta clean the stuff up that we threw out. That's got the smell on it. That smells wonderful. That's just one of them smells you wish you could bottle up and give to your mother-in-law. I love you, Mary. Yep, excellent source of protein. Alright, heading over to the other grain bins. We've got some upgrades going in over there, so I want to go over and see how that's going. Also, today's the first day of school around here since like March 6th, so I'm sure this is going to be fun. School just let out. Alright, there's some guys hanging off of safety harnesses from the top of our grain bins. What are they doing? Huh, it's like Dad's off for his daily cruise. See his turn signals? Street legal. License plate. Yeah, we are fortunate enough to live in a state that's not quite completely communist, and you're able to register side by side to make it street legal in Ohio.
Elbow up there.
Dad's trying to solve our dust problem. If you miss this saga, every time we unload out here, depending, if we have a good wind, like right now we'd be fine. The wind would be carrying that dust out there real fast. But there's no wind, or if it's one of them days where the wind's swirling, you can see these walls. They used to be real white. Where it gets real dusty. We're trying to figure out some way to control dust. We've seen some device that basically hung down. It's like a cone that kind of funneled the corn down. It took out some of the air gap. That little cone thing was like 10 grand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't anything, it was just all mechanical. There wasn't anything.
The cone, and there was cone inside on springs, and when the weight pushed it down to let it open up, so it didn't plug. But we got to stop it from running all at once. If you stop it and let it just run.
Slow the corn down so it's not near as dusty.
Yeah, it's all air and dust.
So that's what we're trying to figure out, because the fan did absolutely nothing. I don't think an exhaust fan is going to do much because it's just too big of an open building. So that's what we're trying to figure out. Then we got these guys from AGI. They're putting in what is called a SureTrack system. So we'll get into that later, but they're installing it today. I'll give you the walk around on it at some point. Hey guys, thanks for watching. One quick thing before we leave. If you're looking for some Brown Farms merchandise, I have a sale running over on farmfocus.com. I think you can find the link from our website too. But there's also a link in the video description. So this is a great time to pick up some hats, some shirts. I believe we even have some hoodies, some stickers. So go over and check that out. There's also several other ag YouTubers on there, so it's your one-stop shop. Go over and check them out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.